you know, prior to getting on this program, which is really came from one night of me just feeling extremely frustrated with not having to sleep and having tried everything. And I go online and there's Devin Burks and talking about, have you done this? Have you done that? X, Y. And it was like he was speaking to me that at that very moment, and I had this strong urge to call to make an appointment to talk to him. And even though I was a little skeptical, not to an extreme, but I was skeptical. I had doubts that it would work. And my husband and I were having some financial issues, debt and things like that, and I almost did not go through with it because of the doubt that I had. But I had to just trust that it would work. And there was something that Devin said, you know, that, you know, if you commit to this, I know that it will help you. And there was something in the words that he said that it really um, triggered something in me to trust in him. And I'm so glad I did, because if it hadn't been for that, I still probably would be dealing with the issues. And so I will pay 3 or 4 times as much as I did, knowing the results that I'm getting. So it was so worth it, definitely. Before working with Sleep Science Academy, I was trying everything under the sky to put me to sleep. I was doing, first and foremost, headache pills, herbal, think teas, or supplements. I was doing, and then when that didn't work, then I went to my Ambien or other sleep medication that was prescribed. And this was very often, at least twice or 3 times a week, at least. So all of the things that I tried um, before Sleep Science Academy did not work for me, because I think they were just a band-aid for the underlying issues that I had. Obviously, the Ambien and all the prescribed medication did put me to sleep because they were potent medications, but I wouldn't wake up rested. And more than anything, it built a lot of anxiety. Um, and it was sort of like a vicious cycle of me not having to go to sleep naturally. So, before Sleep Science Academy, my sleep was probably the number one uh, issue or problem in my life that I was experiencing, with having to go to work with very little to no sleep sometimes, and not being able to function, to think clearly. I was very forgetful, and I didn't like sleeping. It caused a lot of anxiety, and I hated even going to bed. And the bed was a constant reminder of my problem. So it's just a horrible experience for me that, and this went on for years, in cycles, obviously throughout the year. So after Sleep Science Academy, now, right away, within 2 to 3 days of watching those modules and learning about sleep in a comprehensive way, I just have experienced an amazing turnaround in my sleep. Even though I've experienced so many different patterns of behaviors that were similar to before the program, I'm still able to sleep just thinking about the information that's on the modules. It has been an amazing experience, and I feel like I finally have gotten my sleep back. So I'm just so impressed with this program, and I highly recommend it to anybody that has insomnia or any sleep problems. So now that I don't have a problem now with my insomnia, and I have finally conquered this problem, I feel like now I have the potential to go after my goals and dreams, and I just feel so happy, and I have so much more energy. I feel like now I can just do anything I want to do. I don't have that big, huge obstacle of not having sleep, because I didn't have the energy to do anything, and it was affecting my family, my household, my work, and once again, it was affecting my ability to go after my goals and dreams. And I feel like now the sky's the limit. I can do anything I want to do. So once I started implementing the techniques in the coaching program, in I feel like within 2 to 3 days after watching the videos and really thinking about all the things that I heard and learned about sleep, I started to feel a difference. I started to feel that I didn't need to take anything, and I probably just one night took something just out of instinct. I really believe that I would have slept fine had I not taken it. So I noticed a difference within that first week, 2 to 3 days after implementing the program. This program is designed for anybody that has had a chronic insomnia issue, not something that where people experience a hardship, a death, and they can't sleep for a week or two. No, this is for people that have had this problem for a while, 1, 2 years, 3 years. And I highly, highly recommend it, because it made such a big difference for me. So definitely people that have those underlying conditions, that are constantly getting medication, they feel like they need to take something to go to sleep. Like if you have that urge, don't do anything, just go with Devin Burks and his Sleep Science Academy. Changing someone's life like this, it's amazing.